Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the weekly KTO news and update series, where each week I will sit down and talk about any announcements, events, or anything to do with KTO. This week we had a good few updates and some exciting developer news. Starting off, the NFT raffles that I have been going over in the past 2 weeks have unfortunately been closed as there were 0 entries, but there is some good news to this. They've said there's some news involving the NFTs that will be announced soon, so I'm pretty excited to see what that is. Next thing, they released a new dev update, so let's go over everything in that. Firstly, onboarding is currently happening for Jax as CTO. Tech Alchemy is finishing up the new development roadmap, and a meeting is also meant to happen to discuss a roadmap, but also integration of real payment segment into the exchange, which is very exciting. There will be some changes to the upcoming fee structure, but also NFTs make the KTO exchange more competitive and ideal for new investors. They're looking into Filecoin. If you don't know what that is, it's a decentralized data storage network, and it seems to be one of the most secure places to store data. So I'm glad that they're going this way and still upholding that security is a must for KTO. They're also looking into potential board members and have also added Neo Not The One into the innovations team. That is all for the company and project updates. Let's get into the actual token news. They're considering multiple lower gas alternatives, such as looking into Polygon and seeing if it makes sense to grow that side of KTO, as you can buy on there, but there's just not a lot of action on that side. But they're also looking into a third potential blockchain, which is very exciting. And to be honest, if I had to have any guesses of what it could be, either the Binance Smart Chain or Pulse Chain, those two just seem to make the most sense at the moment. This one is probably the biggest part of the update. They're looking into a Coinbase listing and get a sort of idea of what it would take to be listed on there if they decide to go that way. Of course, it's not confirmed that they will be listed on there, but they are just looking. If we could get listed on Coinbase, that would be just huge. Some other small news for the token section is getting in contact with D.fi to get the score up and warnings removed. Some Discord updates are that there was an unsuccessful partnership attempt with Discord, but they can retry in 60 days. Also, Queenie hasn't been as active as you might have noticed, as she does have uni, and of course that is extremely busy and takes up a lot of time and effort, so she can't really be around, but best of luck to her and her uni work. Now for some marketing updates. They are onboarding 4 content creators to produce content about KTO. Those include me, Sean Crypto Smith, Wadi the Crypto Hunter, and Daniel Gayton. Hopefully I said all those names correctly. All links to their Twitters and YouTubes will be down below in the description, so make sure to go share some support to them, as they all have made amazing content and they're incredible people. Lastly, the team is taking a digital marketing certification course so they can better understand ways to promote KTO and get more investors into it. And this is a requirement for all current team members and future team members. Well, that is all for the dev updates. There was a lot in that. Last thing I do want to go over in today's video is a weekly burn. This will be a sort of a new segment where I show a chart of the amount burned that week. Thanks to Lewis on YouTube for suggesting this idea to me. As you can see, we have burned a total of 267 billion tokens over the course of the week from the 18th to the 25th of May. That's about 753 USD at current KTO's price. Again, this is in Australian time zones, as right now it's 9:40 PM on the 25th, but for like Americans, this might be on the 24th when it comes out, so just remember, is an Australian time zone. Now, while that is all for today's video, a lot of news, but it was very good. Remember, things are always happening in the background, so even if the chat isn't as active and it seems like things are dying off, there's always stuff happening in the background. But anyways, if you have any questions or concerns, please DM me below or message me on Discord or Twitter. I don't really check Twitter that much, but I'm always checking Discord. But anyways, that is all from me. I'll see you guys next